I do believe we need to sleep because that's when Minthara shows up. Let's go to camp. And indeed it is up here. Leave rooms. But leave camp. End the day. Do we have access to this area at any time now? Is it like, well, we do because it's just teleporters, right? But yeah. Anyway, let's end the day and see where we're going with that.
Sorore surge, testis esto pacti me.
Oh, it's just witnesses. Don't worry.
Come, sisters, be my testament. Notum sit in Beator.
Notum sit in Beator.
You've heard of such devils. Sisters of justice. Adjudicators of diabolical contracts and bargains.
Holy hells.
Chill, Will. Just chill. They're here. It's fine. It's all good. It's interesting, though. I don't recall sending out invitations to the Sisters of Justice.
You do not call upon the sisters. They come when the hells demand witness.
Enough, Mizora. Where is my father? How do I save him?
How else? We bargain. Sisters.
Infernos contractos te vocamus. Infernos contractos te vocamus. Infernos contractos te vocamus.
Your contract, Will. Signed in blood, forged in fire, bound in bone, but not unbreakable.
Then break it already. Will doesn't need to wait 6 months.
No contract is ended without sacrifice. A cost must be paid. Will Ravengard, a choice is before you. Option 1. I show you the way to your father. I guarantee him no harm except that from you and your allies. And you pledge your soul to me and the Archdevil Zariel in a pact eternal. Option 2. I break your pact and you are freed from your duty. Your father dies by his enemy's hand, and Baldur's Gate loses its greatest champion. Name your sacrifice.
Bloody Zariel! I won't let her take Will.
Silence, Karlak.
Mizora, you asshole!
Choose.
He doesn't have to choose, though. He can just wait, right? Do we have... Are we actually in that dire of a situation to save his father? We may be. What will happen to Will's powers if he breaks the pact?
Addendum F. The Absolute must be avenged for the Soulbinder's detention at Moonrise. The Soulbearer retains his gifts until such time as the Absolute is slain.
Oh. Then... do the right thing. Give your soul so that your father can live. How is that the right thing? That's not the... Oh, I mean, you can think that's the right thing, but what we are saying here is that a soul and its, ownership of a devil is less important than a life. Which means that Will would sell his soul so he wouldn't die. Which is not true in this setting. You should... Well, it depends, I suppose. It depends on what you're doing with your life, I suppose. But if it's just as a flat thing, your soul is more valuable than your life. Because, you know, after you die, you go to the Planars or whatever. There's a big hurdle, and you go to Planescape Torment or whatever. But that's not true. That's not the right thing. Break the pact, Will. You deserve your freedom.
You damned wretch. Father. Do it. Break the pact.
Fiat ita.
Fiat ita. Anima ad beator.
Didn't think you had it in you. Seems my boy's all grown up. And don't go fussing about your father. You made your choice. You knew the terms. You know what? I think I'll stick around. Not for the greater good, you understand. Just for the entertainment.
Yeah, I understand that. Oh, she actually is staying around. Okay. So, I'm not sure what she means, but don't go fussing around about your father. Should we not go and try to save his father? Because it... Right? He's savable. Confront the Elder Brain. Deal with the devil. We refused Raphael's deal. Yeah, but that's a different devil's deal that I refused. Companions, the Grand Duke. We left our remaining concerns regarding Duke Ravengard behind us. Mizora gave Will a choice. He could agree to an eternal pact with her and Zariel, and so that's all the other stuff that he would do bad just to save his father's life. Perhaps save his father's life. And she would reveal where his... Oh, that's right. We don't know where he is. That's the thing. So she's holding him hostage in a way.
Little Will's all grown up. I can't wait to see what trouble he gets into.
You forced Will to make an impossible choice.
Impossible? My bargain was uncommonly reasonable. A single soul for the return of Baldur's Gate's most beloved Duke. A real bargain, I should think. I never thought the legendary Blade of Frontiers would surrender his father for freedom. Not very valorous, if you ask me. But what does a mean old devil like me know about heroes?
Exactly. But I still don't get it. If Will isn't your warlock, why stick around and give him power?
The Absolutists worked a number on me at Moonrise. And you're the best hope I've got at payback. No one crosses the Hell's Children without getting scorched.
Well, you left Karlak alone. Didn't you want her dead? What changed?
You are an inquisitive one. I'd have thought you'd figured by now. Zariel found new use for an old battle axe. The dead three in that bulging brain of theirs are a threat to more than this trifling city, you know. Savor her company. Who's to say when Zariel might change her mind? My mistress can be so capricious.
She says it like it's a good thing, which for her it probably is. What can you tell me about the Hells?
The 9 Hells of Beator. Each its own domain, each with its own archdevil to rule it. I call the first hell my home, Avernus. My mistress Zariel's realm, a torrid battleground split by the bloody waters of the Styx. How I adore it, the delicious agony of it all. The other 8, well, they are pleasures unto themselves. Perhaps I'll show you myself, if I deem you worthy.
Oh, okay. You never told me about how the Absolutists captured you, by the way. I am very curious about that.
Correct. I didn't. If you must know, I was scouting the cultists on behalf of Zariel, but those cursed shadows were thick enough to fell even a half-fiend. I woke in that damned pod, It kept my body sealed and my most powerful magic silenced. But a brave, kind, benevolent soul set me free. Gallantry isn't dead after all.
And they say... Oh, I could tell her to go away. Nah, I don't really have anything to fear from her, honestly. But if you're going to be staying, I need something in return.
Why? I'm supplying Will with every scrap of his infernal power. I've paid my dues many times over. I tell you what, when the time comes to squish that big baddie of a brain, I'll lend you a hand.
Oh. Thanks. But yeah, she makes a good point, actually. She is Will's patron. I could respect him. I mean, we could do that, but I think that happens outside of the storyline. You know, any respecting, because the respecting isn't supposed to be a feature in D&D. Although, yeah, I don't think that it is ever considered. You can never unlevel or anything like that. So I'll talk to you later, Mizora. Will, I probably want to talk to you as well. Where are you? Is he back here? Oh yeah, he is. Hey, so we need to... This is a sort of a devil and a hammer situation. We definitely need to go save your father.
Gods, I spent 7 years choked by Mizora's leash. And I spent 7 years hoping to break free. I never knew freedom could taste so bittersweet.
I thought you never regretted taking the pact.
I didn't. I don't. My sacrifice kept Baldur's Gate safe from Tiamat's rage. But that doesn't mean that the leash never chafed. That I was content to lap up whatever nonsense Mizora fed me. The leash has been broken and my father left for dead. Tomorrow I celebrate my gain. But today, I mourn my loss.
A moment passes. In the stillness, you find a mote of tranquility.
The Raven Guard name now lives solely with me. I will make it count for something.
Your father's not dead yet, Will. Maybe there's a way to save him.
I signed his life away before the Hell's Witnesses. It would be easier to drink the Styx down to the last drop than to alter his fate. I'd be a fool to wish otherwise.
And it seems like I'm the fool. Well, what's our next step then?
We obtain the final 2 Netherstones and take back our minds. And the city. From the brain.
That sounds like a plan. I'd like to talk about something else.
Go on then.
Yeah, but you don't say anything new. All right. He's in the drink. Jaheira.
I did not know Duke Ravengard that well. But I am sure he would not want his son to become slave to Zariel for his sake. I am sure Will knows that. But we would do well to remind him when his days grow dark.
Yeah, that's a good point. We know for a fact that he didn't want his son to even be a warlock in the first place. But you do sound like you speak from experience.
No one truly understands the weight of loss until they've worn it a while. There is no shame in sharing the load when you need to.
It's Khalid. It's Khalid, right? Can I ask you about him?
Ask it.
Oh, dang it. We can't ask about it. Oh, dang it. Yeah, it is. That is a reference to Khalid. Her husband. Or first husband or something. I don't know if she married after. I don't know if canonically... Nah, she probably not. I don't believe that she is canonically related to Ball Spawn. Wait, what's his name? Gorion's Ward. That's the one. Shadowheart.
Will sacrificed his own father. I hope freedom from the pact is worth it to him.
Indeed. Same here. Lae'zel.
The devil Mizora has made herself quite at home, hasn't she? Do make her feel as unwelcome as you can.
I will. I have been very rude to her most of the time.
A lot on my mind.
Soldier?
Karlach doesn't say anything. You'd think she would.
Time and again, Will's plight reinforces my decision not to pursue the path of a warlock. It's one thing to make such a sacrifice in the pursuit of such a pact, but to do so in order to escape one. Truly, it leaves you with nothing.
Yep, that's what I thought. Astarion.
Will gave up his father to have freedom. An understandable decision. Sacrifices must be made after all. Especially if the old Duke's fall means his rise.
Yeah, that's something I didn't say, but it definitely could have said. There's a bunch of lines where that's an option. But I didn't say that. Anyway, it is time to sleep. Of course things happen. Oh, it's the Emperor.
They say that home is where a person can be their truest selves, without guile, without pretense. You did well to see off the Githyanki who had invaded mine. And now that you have seen where I come from, you know all there is to know about me. At least, all that matters. The flavors of my favorite fiddlehead soup, should you wish to experience it for yourself. My beloved confidant and loyal companion Rascal. The very first reward I gifted myself on completion of my first adventure. The garments with which I concealed and later constructed my appearance as the Emperor. We spoke of my relationship with Duke Berlin Stelmane, a story I have told no one else. I have no more secrets from you. No need to resort to subterfuge. We are true allies now, working towards a common goal.
You really don't sound like a mind flayer.
I have learned to adapt my methods to your needs. The only way we were ever going to get close enough to the brain to destroy it was by working together. But few would trust a mind flayer. So I did what I had to convince you. I studied you, your motivations, your actions, your desires. I deduced the best way to align your goals with my own.
And I like that he's comfortable saying this stuff. I don't think this is a manipulative line from him, in the sense that he's not trying to get me to open up about my own secrets that I'm keeping from him. It could be, but I don't think it is. It's just that he's being very, like, the things he's saying, you know, some people can get really hurt by stuff like that. But he's 100% right. He could not just come up to me and say, hey, I'm a mind flayer, eat all the tadpoles. Because I wouldn't have, no, I would have, no, yeah, I don't want that. What did you learn?
That you are complex and full of contradictions. It was no easy task, but I had to persist. I needed your absolute dedication to the cause. I anticipated the challenge, and I anticipated your resistance. What I didn't anticipate was how much I would enjoy your company, your mind.
I can't blame you.
Sometimes, I felt almost like we were dancing our way towards something deeper.
You're trying to flirt with me now.
Would you like that?
No, I would rather we stick to business.
Good instinct. The Elder Brain's hive mind has grown to monstrous proportions. And through the Crown's magic, it has complete control over each and every member. It was intelligent before, but now, with its hive mind established across the city, it is well on its way to becoming indestructible. You should reconsider your attachment to your physical form. You have seen what an illithid can do. Imagine some of that could be in your grasp. Not enough to warp your appearance beyond recognition, but just enough to enhance your potential. And believe me, it will radically increase our chances of success against the Elder Brain. Think on it.
As you drift into sleep, you feel a certain disappointment. The Mind Flayer was very quick to abandon its attentions on you.
I don't think he was. That wasn't flirting. He wasn't attentioning me.
Get up. There's something you should see.
Is everything all right?
Everything's fine. Trust me. Now come. Watch. I used to hate that sight. The glowing sky, the long shadows, the fading stars. I lived for the red of blood and the black of death. Now, I see the colors between. Look at the sun. What do you see?
Hope. Life. A future worth fighting for.
Yes. And something else, too. Beauty. The dawn was my torment. Rustling leaves. Agony. I couldn't wait to escape this place. Now, I revel in it. I revel in you. You showed me the betweens and beyonds. Between war and peace. Beyond passion and obsession. Most importantly, you showed me freedom. There's more, but I don't know how to say it. I don't know what to call it. I just know. Whatever comes next, I want you near. When all this is over, will you stay with me? For good?
I've been waiting so long to hear those words. I will stay with you, come what may.
Shak Von Findu, source of my joy.
We're downstairs. Why are we downstairs? Fiendish resilient slashing. Oh yeah, I can change that at any time. Lazel.
A welcome face. How can I help?
Can we talk about us?
My joy. Speak to me.
I'd like to kiss you.
I'd like the same.
All right. See you later. don't just Bye. Oh wait, there was something about the Emperor. Oh no, but that's just the Yeah, it's just about the tadpole. Yeah, it's all fine.
Copper for your thoughts.
Cadillac, you never say things. Say things to me. Why are you so shiny? Holy crap. Will.
Let's talk.
We really need to see about your dad, man. We do. Was there anything else we had here? I don't think so. But that doesn't mean we're done sleeping.
Way forward.
Or rather, we may get more events when we sleep. I don't think we need to do it right now because Mizora's... Oh, your mom is not back yet?
Sorry, just a little bit longer.
Don't worry. Yeah, so the Mizora's dialogue was absolutely... I was sort of delaying it for a while as well. And Will is just doing his usual Willness.
We've had supply issues. You got a problem. Take it up with Nine Fingers. She loves it when people complain. Even better when she gets to shut them up.
I should speak up.
I should.
It's not what it looks like. I promise.
What does it look like?
Just settling a debt between friends. Nothing to concern yourself with.
All right.
You don't want none of this. Trust me.
But you look so interesting.
You want to gossip? Go to the elf song. I ain't here to chat.
I say he looks interesting. As a player, my character doesn't say that. She's respectful of people's races. Because it is a little bit, what's the word? Fetishistic, I suppose. I'm not saying that Gilladel is a fetish for a Dragonborn.
I reckon there wasn't much merrymaking in the house.
What?
You reckon right. Maybe for the best, though. My singing is worse than demonic screeching.
This is lies. I bet it's...
Perhaps your talent lies in dancing instead.
Where did that conversation start? Do I hear music, says Karlak. Was she hearing me? I mean, I do. We do hear music. Do you not hear it? This is a lovely place. There's pigeons. That's not the reason why it's lovely. But it's just a little pond in the back. Are we next to the wall? We are next to the wall. Hey, Ulkov.
The city is chock-a-block with bodies, thanks to these murders. I can barely keep up with all the orders. Do you mind? These coffins won't make them damned selves.
So you're a coffin maker.
If this keeps up, the gravekeeper is gonna have to bury me too.
Bro, you should, like, I don't know, unionize. That's probably not true or not right because he likely owns the tools of his trade. So that doesn't work quite the same way. Just birds all over. A dirty toilet seat being dirty and toilety. We have Billiam. Billiam? Oh, corpse rolls. Oh yeah, we're in the cemetery now. There's a... Oh, Hune mausoleum. Oh right, one of these is a potential target for
Something over there.
for the murder.
Mortar, any luck with the carpenter?
I fear not, my child. Your daughter's casket will have to wait.
What? But for how long?
Her rites will be said. Her body made one with the soil. Try not to focus on the how or when.
Of course, Mortark.
Mortak. Let's talk to her.
Death's blessings upon you. I am Mortark's sire, devotee of Kelenvor. I pray you find comfort among the dead, as I do. To rid ourselves of the coils of flesh is a beautiful thing.
The coils of flesh? Does that work like that? Because I think mortal... What does coil mean? I know what a coil is, but why is it called like that? That's weird. Oh no. Oh no, Billiam, what are you doing?
My mum's down there. I put a candle in the box with her. She never liked the dark.
I don't know what that... Okay, this is bad. This is really bad. Why is... Oh, this is not owned anymore. It was, though. I'm gonna dig it from down there? Hell yeah. Okay. Huh. God, that's not her mum.
I thought I was done for. Lady Luck, bless you.
Oh wait, this is... Wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute. Why do you do this game? This was on purpose. Her mom's down there because her mom's dead. And I just treated it as if, no, you buried her mom. No, that's, I mean, she might have, but... bro, Lady Luck didn't help you. I did.
Aye, and now I'll return the favor. You see an angry-looking baldy, don't filch him. I did. Got me a stiff for a bunkmate. Stone Lord, he calls himself. More like Stone Shite.
You should go to the Elf Song. There's like a comedy club there for you. I've heard of him. He's a New Gan boss, right?
The very one. And my idiot self didn't realize till I was finger deep in his pockets. Won't be making that mistake again. Look, I ain't got much in the way of thanks, but the stiff below has some fancy doodads. You're welcome to them.
Wait, you're buried in a casket with another body. Oh, that's what he meant by a stiff for a bunkmate. I didn't understand that very well because, you know, yeah. Some really good stuff in here. Tourmaline ring. And the clothes that I shall not be wearing. What about these things? Rapier +1. Not too shabby. Let's put it over there. And a magical pike +1. It doesn't seem to be too great, actually. It's just a +1 pike. Why is it magical? What is the description of that? The base of this polearm shaft is splintered, likely having borne the weight of a rider plucked from their mount. Whose tomb is this?
This headstone has been vandalized, altered to read Rotting Place of Gothric Rillin.
Oh.
Here rest the remains of Ronnie Morello. Cause of death, starvation. Honored Commander Harold Logerson, killed by deceitful followers of Baal. We will not let this happen again.
You likely won't, because he's dead already.
Rest in peace, Janina. Beloved mother, gone too soon.
Billiam.
I got you some flowers, Mum. I know you like the blue ones, so I asked if they had any blue ones. They didn't. But I'll ask again tomorrow.
I wonder if we can do anything about that. Get some blue flowers.
Here lies Anna Marie, my nanny, but good as mum. The stone on this vandalized tomb now reads, "Fear the Lord of Bones, he never dies." This tombstone has been vandalized, its original wording replaced with "Vampires are real."
You read the typo, narrator. Good for you. Good for you.